Hi everyone, this is Katia here. I wanted to share this video with you today. This is actually my own personal achievement. I finished an illustration. I started and finished it because lately it has been a very difficult time to actually do anything. I know that it's not perfect, but I am so proud. This is the best I can do now, and I think it came out amazing, at least for what I can do now. You can see the whole process from the very initial sketch. It's a thank you card that I actually plan on printing and sending it to my therapist and to one of my friends who is being a huge support to me through this time. I also wanted to mention one thing. I never valued the fact of mentorship, of having someone who is already experienced in the thing that you want to become. And I still have this dream of becoming a children's picture book illustrator. This is my little step towards that career change. Drawing for me still is one of the most therapeutical things that there are. As my psychiatrist told me, draw. Draw even if you can't draw, you just have to draw. I was drawing this in Procreate. That's why the speed up video, it's actually saved and I could share this with you. I wanted to share with you the initial version that I actually came up with and the final version after I had my friend take a look at it and give me feedback on things that could be improved. Here you can see that I'm working on the character and it's not really 3D, but I'm trying to kind of give it some volume. I'm not sure still what kind of style of illustration I want to have, and it's actually very scary because at the moment, I am working on my own avatar. I really don't like what I'm actually creating. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm scared. What if I can't repeat it the second time? What if, I'm still looking for my style, I guess. In every drawing, I feel that every time that I draw something, it moves me ahead. I am learning to accept, to just do the best that I can, and then eventually it's gonna come. Here, what I did was create this thank you card. I just randomly asked ChatGPT to give me a character for an illustration. I made a query that it's a thank you card, and I needed a character, like the idea of a character, and it gave me this idea, like it generated the idea of an axolotl under the water, like surrounded with bubbles. And then I thought, like, what could he be doing, or she? Maybe it's a she, I don't know, but I kind of thought of giving her a pearl. It's kind of a gift that she's giving or receiving, and as it's a thank you card, it's kind of my thank you to the people who I was drawing this card for. The pearl is physical gift, I guess, like a thank you for getting me through the hard times. And then I thought that there's something missing in the picture. I came up with this pufferfish idea. I actually always wanted to have a pufferfish. I have an aquarium. I have guppies and frogs even. Yes, I have frogs. I always wanted a pufferfish, so I decided to give this little guy a friend, and it's a pufferfish. You can see that in the picture that is on the right, this is where I started to actually make changes. So I was following the tips that my illustration mentor, Yulia, gave me, trying to make the image better than it is on the left side, because I was quite happy with the one when it was on the left. But what she told me, the most important tip that she gave me, is if you switch it to black and white, basically everything blends in tonally and there is no difference between the character, the background, the seaweed. So everything was kind of the same tonality, so it was all gray. On the right, you can see me redrawing it and adding some lights and shadows. And the same thing I did to the fish. To be honest, the fish is my favorite character in this illustration. I adore the fish. When I was drawing him, I think I spent as much time on the fish itself as I did with the axolotl. I didn't enjoy drawing the axolotl as much as I did the fish. So I'm thinking that maybe the fish is going to be kind of a protagonist in one of the illustrations, maybe in the future. What she suggested was, not only do I enhance this difference between the tonal kind of varieties, but also to add the light. So I added the light on the axolotl and kind of the ray of light to make the composition kind of more interesting. And then in the end, I added the texture of the paper to make it seem like it was hand drawn. So here you have the version before and the version after. I know that it's not the most perfect illustration in the world, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And now I am making myself draw, even though I think it's horrible, the other illustrations that I'm doing. But as it's one of the assignments of one of the workbooks that I'm doing for depression, and one of the advices, like strong advices that my therapist actually gave me, was to draw even when it's difficult to draw. I am actually managing to finish things, and it keeps my spirit up. To be honest, I have to say that I have noticed a very huge improvement in my day when I'm actually incorporating at least half an hour of drawing every single day. Even though it's not perfect, it just comes out as it does, and eventually I think it's going to improve. If you do something long enough, it's going to improve. But here I just wanted to share the difference between my own vision of the picture, as I am only a beginner in illustration, the vision of someone who has been doing this for years already and who can give me tips on how to improve. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will definitely be posting more videos like this one in the future, because this is my goal, to actually keep on drawing and keep on creating the videos, because this is how I'm dragging myself out of the hole. I will see you in the next process video for sure. Also, I wanted to comment that I'm working on a tutorial that we will be doing with soft pastels. It's going to be a very therapeutical drawing experience. I really am excited about the idea of the drawing. I'm not going to give anything away here. I hope you can join me in soft pastels as well. I will stop rambling on, and I will just thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.